receiver. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Broncos now. By their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson. Wilson going to come out throwing. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Throwing again on second down. Wilson, screen play set up for Williams. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Here's Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They run for the first time with Javonte Williams. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get the football back at their own 17.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Another carry now for Madison. Runs over him. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. To throw is Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. On play action, Cousins. Wide open receiver complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
53 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. From the red zone now, Cousins. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Randy Gregory from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
No partner guaranteed. They approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news. They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Callaway, the return man. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 22. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Williams. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stopped the run.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton. The Broncos on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On 4th down, it's Riley Dixon on now to kick it away for Denver. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Alexander Madison leading this Vikings offense out there to begin the next drive. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. The throw over the middle taken in, and they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 48 yards. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Joseph on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Wilson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He'll get it inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
To throw again on second down, Wilson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Greg Dulcich, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. From the gun, here's Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Throwing on second and long. Cousins. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Again, it's Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They go play action. Cousins. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He's got room at the 30, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Cousins. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was T.J. Hockenson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
These two teams making their final adjustments before coming out for the second half. And for the call, we go back out to Denver and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. Room here to run. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Off the play fake, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Play fake, Cousins. He'll buy some time right. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrives. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Here's Cousins. And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now on the afternoon. And the Vikings have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
How about that touchdown, partner? If you blinked, you probably missed it. I looked away for just a second.
Joseph now to have the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's polished off by a Viking score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at the 20. Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Wilson. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he will have a Broncos first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the football going back to the Vikings offense. They're continuing to rock and roll, and in intermission, maybe sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but then that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have that sense of satisfaction. You're like, we're doing really well. I remember one time someone saying, winning's fun, but so is playing really well. Why would we want to do otherwise? That was the message, to keep the intensity up, to keep things going, and that's exactly what we're seeing here from this team.
Yeah, it's helped them extend their lead. First down, here's Cousins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown! K.J. Osborne with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And coming out now, the Broncos.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear the better team has been in this one. And in a league where we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On first down, Wilson. Finds Dulcich out left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10, down at the 31. Throwing again here, Wilson. He finds Sutton crossing the formation complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg Dulcich. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. An extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Here's Madison running on first down. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Going to run with Madison again. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. To throw, Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here's Madison running left. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. They'll go Madison up the middle. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. On third down, they run with Madison. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Now Wilson on first down. Got his man, it's Dulcich. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. There he goes left side. 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, to quote a Hall of Famer from the sport of baseball, Yogi Berra, it's deja vu all over again. They had the pick six earlier. Now another pick six here, and those plays certainly have contributed to this blowout that we're witnessing.
Absolutely, and they're up big, but you and I both know that defenses are not responsible for holding the score down. And when you have a chance at a pick six, you go snatch the ball and you take it the other way. None of this grab it, kneel down stuff. Take it all the way to the end zone, as we just saw there.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Holding offense. Man, this is ridiculous, man.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. Second and goal from inside the 5. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, an impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the fourth quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
Broncos 14.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Broncos are about set to go on offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely